have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious, our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our prayer shall be known both day and night. Say them always,
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. This is Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, it's very important you welcome others. We are live at our various platform on Facebook, Ikechukwu Ezumezu on Facebook, Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. Also on Facebook, Ikechukwu Umazi Ezumezu. We're also live on Facebook, Mazi Chi Eziokwu, and we're also live on X Ando, Chukwudi Benjamin Ezumezu. We're also live on YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu. It's very important as you come in, please share the program and invite your friends and your loved ones. Today, is going to be, the program will be short, not too long. Is want to pass a message to Chinasa and Nwakita this program this morning, because we're supposed to have a different program this morning about our brethren from Benue, um, Frank Utu. But based on us, iwe ka nte gbapụta nte iwe ka nte gbapụta nte n'ọnụ. So, and ihe ọbụla anyị na-eme, anyị na-ewu ya ka o si wee dịrị. Ihe ọbụla anyị na-eme, anyị na-ewu ya ka o si wee dịrị, how urgent the issue is. No? Now, the issue the issue of Chinasa Nwakita. I told you people that now, Chukwu Okike Abiama, the spirit of Biafra shall expose them. It shall expose them. And for those of you that are in support of Chinasa Nwakita, I pity for you guys. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. If there's any one person who can challenge me, if you are defending this Chinasa Nwakita, this in the leadership, these cabals, these gangsters, if there's any of you who can defend them, take up a date with me. And if you're able to prove with me with all reasonable doubt that what Mazi Ezumezu is doing, what I'm doing, that I'm lying, that I'm blackmailing, I'm going to close all my media, all my platform. I'm going to close all my platform. So be that man enough or be that woman enough. Come up. Take a date. Just take a date. And when you are coming with a date, please and please make sure you are coming with evidence. Because the same way you demolish Chika Austin. So the same way, if you are man enough, come up with a date. Now, the split of the land is exposing them. It's exposing them. I ask, where is Jonathan Chinedu? I can do that ajụjụ. Where is Jonathan Chinedu? I can't say Waganaba ọnụ. I can't say Waganaba ọnụ. Whatever you wish to your fellow shall be also done to you. Why out of a sudden there was attack to our father, to our Igwe Agubuzu, one of the Igwe in Enugu State. Why out of a sudden attack from Chinasa Nwakita and the leadership against this noble man? Against this noble man. Out of a sudden, Chinasa Nwakita starts telling us about intelligent unit or whatever. I don't know. That intelligent report or that intelligent unit only. Where are they? We only have problem in Kenya. Where were they? All those atrocities in Biafra land. I told you guys Chinasa Nwakita These people don't want Onyendu to be out. Remember in ending of 2021 and 2022, it's all on social media. Onyendu's family don't want his brother to be out. Onyendu's family don't want him to be out. Today, it's obvious to every human being that in this struggle, that these are the people that want Mazi to be out. Chinasa Nwakita, Tony Wambotles Lumike, Chika Paul Edozemu, aka Enemy at the Gate, Isaiah Obajo Moore, Abo Hausa, Adama Abagana, Isaiah Oba. These are the people. They don't want Onyendu to be out, but they think they will use their mighty platform to change the mind of the people. Of course, they did to some extent, but today, just because lies don't last test of time, they fade away gradually. Now I'm asking you, can you guys give me one good reason why Chinasa Nwakita should come out to blackmail this man that called for this of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Before we continue, I want to play Onyendu's voice 2 weeks before his rendition. I want to repeat that Onyendu's message to us, to the enemy within and enemy external. And I want you guys to listen. I will play this 100 times here for you guys to hear. Oh, yeah, again.
There is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening.
Now, I want you guys to listen to Onyendu's message. This message was 2 weeks before he's kidnapped in Kenya. Onyendu knows a time like this will come. Onyendu knows. And he prepared people like us to stand for a day like this. And we are standing. Now, I want you guys to listen.
We are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you, that they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond, to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Oba Biasika and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. Not in you cannot. Not in 1,000,000,000 years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika Abiyama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora Eri, the same God of Owe Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not if you know about the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these neo-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
So what do you have to say? For those of you that are listening to me, what do you have to say now? For those of you that listen to our leader Mazin Nandekano, what do you have to say? So let me also remind Chinasa and Nwakita that he will also fail as usual. He's going to fail. There's no two ways about it. Chinasa and Nwakita and his gang and his cabals, they are always fail and they will continue to fall. He will come. Now, before we go into more, before we start going into what Chinasa and Nwakita writes against Igwe Agubuzu, let's go to the background of Igwe Butuzo. But most of us, I'm not only this man before. So let's go to his background Let's go. And I want you guys to also go on your Google, ask your AI, or go to Google and type Igwe Butuzo. Who is Igwe Butuzo? Then if you this man up. But first of all, let's go to the Google. Because I got na Google. Mm, share. Let me share my own. Okay. Now, we, we want to know who is this man. Actually, who is this man? I'm already this man, no, but what I go? Because most of us I'm only about before. Now, about there, but no, say HRM Igwe Ambassador Dr. Lawansi Agubutuzo Agbo Agbo Chiodo of Eziama Olu. He is distinguished Nigerian diplomat, administrator, and a traditional ruler from Enugu State. With his career spanning over the 5 decades in public service, a former ambassador to Malawi. He was a former ambassador to Malawi, a former ambassador to Zambia and Malawi in 1991 to 1999, an assist secretary general of African Union, formerly OAU. He served as a chairman of Enugu State Council of Traditional Rulers from 2013 to 2023. Now, let's come down. I don't have much time. Let's come down here. Yeah, from origin of Eziama Olu community, yes. Then education. A graduate of University of Nigeria and Soka with further education at University of Lagos, Harvard University USA, and University of Besançon, France. Okay? Title Igwe, you know, crowned in 2006. Igwe. 2006, that is 20 years from now. 20 years now. Now, let's go to the key career highlighted. Career, you know. Now, diplomatic service, 1971 to 1999. Served for 25 years in Nigeria Foreign Service, including the role of Deputy Parliament representative of representative to United Nations 1989 to 1991 and High Commissioner to Zambia and Malawi. International and Continental Service served as Assistant Secretary General Commission of at Organization of African Unity OAU. Yeah. Then tradition and state leadership, chairman, Enugu State Council of Elders, ruler, Enugu State Council of Traditional Rulers between 2013 to 2023, 10 years gone on in that position. Okay, wonderful. Then security and administration, member of Enugu State Security Council and co-chairman of Enugu State Community Policing Advisory. Okay, key honor and recognition. Awarded the national honors of Office of Order of the Niger OON and Commander of the Niger of the Federal Republic, CFR. Ha, nwoke nọkwa ngada, ọbụlọkwa obere mmadụ, ọbụlọkwa obere mmadụ. Because recognized for his extensive experience in public administration, community development, and his role in advancing the role of traditional ruler in Nigeria. Nwoke abụrụ obere mmadụ na. All this, if you want to find it out, is on Google. You can do it on your own. Go and Google and write this man's name. Ụmụ na nwoke abụrụ na nwoke dị aja alọ. Because a lot of us amala onye with this man no before. Until that very day, occur release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, why am I making this program? The reason why I'm making this program is that after this man, Igwe, called the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which a lot of us be so happy because we have asked them that to stop going underground. We don't want underground anymore. Anyị chọọ ka anyị na-afụ iwu na-ekwu. Anyị chọọ ka anyị fụ nke onye ekwu, fụ nke onye ekwulọ. Anyị achọghị no more underground. Now, there was an opportunity. The committee held at Abuja, traditional and Christian and religion workshop held in Abuja. This man was given a podium to speak. He have an opportunity to speak. And he called the attention of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, release him. If you don't want him to stay, send him to Kenya or UK, where you take him from. We are happy that yes, there were people that can stand and speak boldly. But guess what? We are still in the celebration mood. Na-aṅụrị, na-akpọ champagne, na-asị yes. Igbo wuli Igbo. Guess what? The next thing I for again on internet was to blackmail this man. Chinasa Nwakita Blue Ebia, telling us IPOB intelligence unit. IPOB intelligence unit. Now, my question to Chinasa Nwakita, why didn't you say this about this man for a very long time? Why now? Why now that people are speaking of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why now people are appreciating him for standing before the enemy and spoke the minds of millions of people? But let me tell you guys something. Do you know that after this man made this statement, the wise counsel, Pastor Aloy Ejimako, came out and appreciate this man and also tell us that he have had series of meeting with this man, with Tobi of Furniture and other people and other religion leaders. Go to the wise counsel page, Pastor Aloy Ejimako is there. Chinasa Nwakita was not happy about that. And guess what? You're now looking for a way to blackmail this man. Now let's go to Chinasa Nwakita message about Dr. Lawansi Igwe Butuzo. Let's go. Here we go. Now this because this is on my page. Now let's read what Chinasa Nwakita wrote. Ka anyị gụọ na iwe ka anyị gụọ na iwe ode. You can also verify this statement. Go to his Facebook account, is there. Go to his X handle account, is there. Now, see Chinasa Nwakita. He said, attention, Biafrans. Few days ago, we celebrate Eze Obu Ne Chudo of Eziama Kingdom, Dr. Lawansi Agubuzu, for speaking up for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the IPOB intelligence unit came knocking at the door of IPOB leadership that Dr. Lawansi Ford called Barrister Igwe Butuzo. Igwe Ndi Igwe is a called hater of IPOB ESN, that he played a major role in disappearing of many IPOB ESN members in Uro community immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was renditioned from Kenya in 2021. IPOB intelligence unit further informed the leadership that this Igwe has been living in exile out of his community for more than 4 years because of the atrocity committed against IPOB ESN in Ulu community. That he is looking for a soft ground to return back to his community after he realized that IPOB and ESN could not be destroyed all these years. And the only thing he can do is to suddenly talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. Now, those of you, I want to speak to Chinasa Nwakita followers. People like Patrick Ikenshi, people like Igwe, Chika Austin, people like what is his name? IPOB, what is his name in Nigeria? That the black guy in Nigeria. Or for any of Chinasa Nwakita gullible followers. Can you be honest to yourself and go to statement from Chinasa Nwakita against this Igwe and tell yourself the truth? And tell yourself the truth that this is not a blackmail against the Igwe. Out of a sudden, IPOB intelligence unit appear knocking on the door of the leadership. Knocking on the door. Mepee n'ụzọ ka m gwunu this thing. Mepee n'ụzọ. Out of a sudden, the Igwe called the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before the president of Nigeria. Out of a sudden, the intelligence report of IPOB apịrị aka ọkpọ wee gaa n'ụzọ na wee na-akụrụ Chinasa Nwakita aka. Mepee ụzọ ka m gwa gị okwu a, mepee ụzọ. Mepee ụzọ Chinasa Nwakita. Okay? O wee mepee ụzọ wee sị ya that na ọmakwa na Igwe anụnwa egbugo ndị be anyị. Igwe are not coming to go atrocity. So, but the IPOB intelligence unit for all those years, for more than 5 years or 5 years now, akọrọ Chinasa Nwakita aka n'ụzọ Igwe inye information about this man. Not until this time. Okay, it's normally Igwe and the man. If you see, this tell you guys the level of blackmail in this struggle. This also tell you guys the kind of blackmail Onyendu's family. This also tell you guys the kind of blackmail IPOB head of finance. Now, let me also ask you guys. Since 2023 or 22, maybe 23, they have diverted all the IPOB money in Europe and Asia. And let me ask you guys, those that are listening to Chinasa Nwakita, who is responsible of keeping the record of the money they collected? Unama here with the person. Unama. I'm going to play because this video will air. I don't want this video to be long. I'm going to come up with a program about our lady North Canada, Njideka. He was crying, asking this question. But I also remember that lady when he was also castigating our dad's family. Also, Madam Nenianya. I have challenged any of them. Nobody pushed me out for come up to talk. Nobody. All your money has to and I'm the law. Guide them when you law. I know. And I still maintain it up to today. And I can for the best of my ability. I told you guys, you see that no we were this people only in this family. Can you come up with evidence with me? Take a date with me. You see, when Madam Nenianya, can you come up with evidence and take a date with Maazis Mezu? All the Barakataba, Nelly Ofebu, all the blackmail against Madam Nenianya, against our leader's family. Nelly Ofebu could not even present one evidence before disappearance of Nelly Ofebu. And that was all those blackmail and lie. As the light TV use it to blackmail these innocent people. But today, what is happening? Agwa calendar na ajuzo world. How about Methuselah? Methuselah today, 1,000 teeth is crying on the baba. Because he was part of them that they used to attack innocent people in this struggle. But today, I want to tell those people, go and watch all this program. He watch his program, one single thing on a hit. 60% of his program that they did not settle them when they have a problem among themselves. That was his Methuselah message on a new steady. In any of his program, go and listen. Said, no, guess what? When I told them that they will never have peace until Onyen is out, go and check Methuselah program. Any of his program, 60%, he will be hitting it. That they never settle them when they have a problem internally. Agubuzu Egwatu. That was his anger. But on more that na Biafra will more. Onye na-achụrụ aja will okay more. Oge m gwara that they will never have peace until onye this out. Chinasa. Now, when they kwuo na agbati aka, I want you guys to check. Be honest to yourself. If you are IPOB family member and you are an old member, since the rendition of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just sit down. Go Ezoku, sit down. Get your piece of paper and pen. Start writing down what happened since 2021 up to date. Nke ị na-edi na-ajot. Nke ifu the evidence you mark ya. Nke ifu the evidence you mark ya. At the end of the day, chikọ ya ọnụ. Kwụrụ ndị na-ekwu eziokwu na this struggle. Kwụrụ ndị na-ekwu eziokwu na this struggle. IPOB I is so much proud of. And even today we are proud of IPOB. I am proud of IPOB. I am proud of DOS. Because you know why? Because Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu established DOS. Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say that I am the DOS. DOS is me. I am proud of DOS. If there's an individual, a member of individual in DOS that committed one or two things, call that person out. Don't use DOS. I repeat, if there's any member of DOS that committed something that is not okay, call the person out. Call that person out. Call his name. Stop using DOS. Because if you think you can rubbish DOS and make us to abandon DOS, it's a lie. We stand by DOS. Because it's a structure that Onyendu Mazi can establish. And everything Onyendu establish is great, is good. Now, Chinasa Nwakita, out of a sudden, IPOB intelligence unit, Akwali Akanuzo, give you information about this man. Remember, the same IPOB intelligence unit near Chinasa Nwakita information against Israel. Did you know that it was the same Chinasa Nwakita stop us when we protest not to use Israeli flag and American flag? The same IPOB intelligence unit. The same IPOB intelligence unit also told Chinasa Nwakita that USA banned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come. That USA deny our leader's child not to visit USA. Then now I ask my people, those of us know Europe, you guys know what I'm talking about. When you have European passport, passport, I didn't say resident permit, European passport, and when you have British passport, listen, you don't need a visa to visit America. You don't need a visa to visit America. You have 3 months to stay in America. And if that 3 months elapse, there is a way you can say, no, push it up again. But the same Chinasa Nwakita came on radio to bamboozle your brain that they deny our leader's son visa to visit America. Whereas our leader's son is a British citizen. He have his passport. The same Chinasa Nwakita told you guys that Israel chased Onyendu out from Israel. Today, the state of Israel is recognizing IPOB and Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, this program is for these gullible people that are following Chinasa Nwakita. Are you guys not ashamed of yourself? Are you guys not ashamed of yourself? If you don't like I said before, and this is my opinion, if I were our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I will not change head of DOS. Chika Paul Edoziem, no. All I have to do is to appoint deputy. But you know what? This is my opinion. But you know what? Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nwe mmụọ na-agali ozi, nwe mmụọ na-echi ya. Onyendu may want to do some certain things, but that the same spirit na guy the Onyendu I said no, it's not. He can't do it this way. Do it this way. That's why Onyendu ju ewuru mmụọ n'onwe ya. That's why Onyendu ju ewuru ikuku. That's why Onyendu, his enemy, are not praising him today. That's why those people that talk hate against our leader, 90% are in favor of Onyendu today. They're speaking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because Onyendu is not an ordinary man. But remember what Onyendu said 2 weeks before his rendition. Onyendu said, I am not lamenting. I am not lamenting. I am not asking you to stop. But you will see the work of Chukwukike Abiam. He said, go on and do whatever you want to do. Whatever you think power that you have, do it. But you will never, never destroy IPOB. Out of a sudden, Chinasa Nwakita is telling us IPOB unit. I'm asking you guys, where is the IPOB unit when Onyendu was kidnapped in Kenya? Where are they? But all they can do is to turn 360 degrees to blame Kanu. But remember, the same Chinasa Nwakita told us that he was in communication with Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu till that very day Onyendu has the problem. And you guys never asked him. Since you were in communication with Onyendu, you're supposed to know where is Onyendu? Why going to his brother? Okay, why can't you go to his wife? Because you know that Kante is a brother to Onyendu, yes. But to Onyendu have a wife. Why can't you go to his wife and ask her wife too? When they think the man will team with ezoku Chineke. And that's why that I'm not assuming that now. I am open for a debate anytime, any day. But when you are come with evidence. Because if you play with evidence, nagini. Onye mbu bi oku, what can say me? With ezoku Chineke. And you know, I don't put phone number. That is why my own program will be DJ. I know I'm chase a crowd. When you go slow. I know I'm there. You are not here hardcore. When you do say hardcore, you man able hardcore. Till be akwe reach take off for a debate. Now, like I said, this program will not be long. I'm putting up time. And as you know, IPOB head of finance is coming on Biafra Radio. Let me get it. Here we go. Yeah. IPOB head of finance, Madam Nyanya, is coming on Biafra Radio tonight, 9 o'clock Biafra time, with other members of IPOB, hosted by our golden voice, Ballistic H1. Don't miss this program. Don't miss this program. 9 o'clock Biafra time at Biafra Radio. IPOB head of finance, Madam Nyanya, worldwide, we address Biafra with other members of IPOB. Don't miss the program. Agwa m ka esi ebido ka anyị bịakwakuzi taata ọ bụla ka esi bịakwaku na mbụ ya na-eti ndị mmadụ wotu mgbomgbo wute eziokwu Chineke. Now, I will put out our link in a few minutes. If there's any who want to contribute, please endeavor to do so. But remember, when you are coming, your camera must be open. If your camera is not open, I'm sorry, we cannot bring you in. Cannot bring you in. Now the link is there. You might need to hear hardcore. Hardcore can I need to hear. Hardcore. I believe I know where we see. Hardcore. You only do see hardcore. Now the link is on Facebook, also on YouTube. If you go on Ichie Ezuokwu page, the link is there. You go to Maazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu on Facebook, the link is there. You go to YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu, the link is there. Let's also see if we can put on X handle. On X handle. Now, if you go on S handle, Benjamin Chukwudi Benjamin Ezumezu, the link is there. Now we go on break. When we come back, a few minutes, we are all from here. They won.
Because you no longer can differentiate between good and evil. People can come out with evil, but you cannot see it that they're doing evil. And because you lend credence to evil, instead of you to rise up and condemn evil, see, joy, you condone it. After a while, talk about unity. It is evil. Because you no longer can differentiate between good and evil. People can come out with evil, but you cannot see it that they're doing evil. And because you lend credence to evil, instead of you to rise up and condemn evil, see, joy, you condone it. After a while, talk about unity. It is evil. Because you no longer can differentiate between good and evil. People can come out with evil, but you cannot see it that they're doing evil. And because you lend credence to evil, instead of you to rise up and condemn evil, see, joy, you condone it. After a while, talk about unity. It is evil.
Yeah, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. As I welcome you, please endeavor to welcome others. It's very important and share this program. We are live at our different platform on Facebook, on X handle, also on YouTube. So, like I said, Mazi Godwin, yeah, Mazi Ezumezu na-ekele ego. Ndewo, ndewo Mazi, ndewo, ndewo. Like I said, this evening, 9 p.m. BFR time, IPOB Head of Finance will be live on Biafra TV and other IPOB members. It's very important you tune in and join the program. It's very important. Like I said, I don't want this program to be much, to be long. Now, I think we are going to shut down um, and wait for our evening broadcast from IPOB Head of Finance, Madam Nene Anya. Ana m asị unu ndewo onye afọ taata ka anyị afụ echi. Nwanne Chinasa Nwakita na nke ya agago. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu has moved on. And he knows that. And that's why they're using fake memo to write junk. That memo is not our memo. We know our memo. We know our memo. And also, I want you guys to always check the signature they signed. That signature look like forged signature. But ana m asị unu ndewonu ka arụ ike wara anyị ọjị ka ọ dịrị anyị na mma mbọsị eke, mbọsị oye, mbọsị afọ, mbọsị nkwọ. Ihe ọma ya emere anyị. Onye ndu awa lida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ojego ojeligo ọya na-anatalụ na atụmatụ ndị ilo ama ndị ile n'ebe ọ nọ. Ebe niile Chinasa Nwankita na ndị otu anyị na-eme onweke ya dị ile na ihe ọma ka anyị na-ayọ ka udo chịa, ka udo dịrị anyị. Ndewo na ụmụ Chineke, ndewo.
Yeah.